Hey guys, it's me, it's Nestor Raphael, and I'm the Wandering Beardo. It's a beautiful sunny day, beautiful Sunday, and we're headed to church. Raised in a Catholic home, so Sunday Mass is a must for me. And I'm headed to St. Mary's Church, which is a Roman Catholic church on Colburn Street. And they have Masses every Sunday at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. Now that we're done with Mass, we're going to take a bit of a stroll today. It's a lovely, lovely day, so let's just go and make the most of it. Okay, so we've walked up and we're now at Brantford Commons. This is where they have a number of different brands that have their outlets like Fresco's and Tim Hortons, Dollarama. This is also where you have the farmers market, which, in case you were wondering, is open from Friday 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. and Saturdays from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. I've done a video on the farmers market, so click on the link in the description. It will take you to that video. And I now went to Brantford Commons. And I don't know how to explain Brantford Commons to you guys. It's like a square with a number of different outlets where you can shop, different brands, different restaurants. If you remember my video, the first day grocery shopping in Canada, that was done at Fresco, which is right here. So Dollarama is supposed to be a store where you get stuff cheap. It's supposed to be under $1, but I don't think I've seen anything that's under $1. Or $1 for that matter. Yeah, it's still fairly reasonable. Then went to what I guess many consider the pride and joy of Canada in terms of coffee, Tim Hortons for a cup of coffee. Sat by this lovely artificial fireplace, sipping on a coffee and having this breakfast wrap, sausage and egg. So, just done with Tim Hortons, and apparently on the other side is a casino. I didn't know we had a casino, but yeah. I've never been down this road, so I'm going to try and explore what we have over here. It's a beautiful day. It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. The temperature is about 21 or 22 degrees. And just look at that. Look at the skies. I mean, what a beautiful day. What an absolutely spectacular day. Loving it. Loving it. I think the beauty of being in a city like Brantford is you don't have the crazy hustle and bustle of a big city. There's a certain intimacy that you feel with a town that is small. It's spaced out, it's got nature all around. It's really, really beautiful. I mean, I'm sure the cities are beautiful too. I haven't really gone to Toronto and really spent time there. I haven't been to Vancouver, any of the big cities, right? But I'm just talking about my experience of living in, and I've spent almost a month in Brantford. My experience here is so good, so good. I love how, and a classic example of how the car stops for you to pass. I mean, there's so much care and consideration for people, for pedestrians. The law actually protects you and takes care of you. So it's nice, it's really nice. I'm sure the law protects you and takes care of you everywhere else as well. But it's really, really beautiful. Now, another important thing that a lot of people researching cities like Brantford, especially Brantford, when I was reading up about it before I got here, It spoke about the crime rate in Brantford. I haven't really witnessed anything serious, right? Yeah. Oh wow, look at this. By the way, there are very few buildings and apartments. This seems to be one of them. Seems like a really nice one. So, like I was saying, it's extremely uncommon to see anything illegal happening. I mean, I've not seen anything. I've not experienced anything that made me feel unsafe. So yeah, it's a beautiful city, good people. I think I've always been greeted by people with smiles, a nod of the head, and that's generally how welcoming the city is. And that's, I think, also something that you experience with family fun park weddings. So that's generally what you experience in most small cities, small towns. So yeah. I don't know if you can see this. It says Earl Haig Family Fun Park. Open now. Should we go have a look? I think we should go have a look. Let's go have a look. Sorry about that. Have a good day. Not uncommon in Canada. Oh, there we go. We've got the signal, so we're going to walk across. And people are generally nice, yeah. They're really nice. Okay, I've realized what Earl Haig Family Fun Park is. It's actually a water park for families, and I don't think I want to go there today. Going swimming, but just so you know, it looks like a nice place. So I've also noticed, and actually my sense of smell has noticed, that there's an Indian restaurant. So there's the Brantford Convention Centre, it's the street, and there's an Indian restaurant right there called Indian Spice Sweet and Restaurant. Okay, so that's where the park is, and this is where Brantford Convention Centre and Indian Spice Sweet and Restaurant is. So that's the convention centre. I think it's like a hall. Well, I wonder, does the branding say Indian? Indian enough? Oh man. I mean, if you don't know how to read English, you definitely know from the visuals. So it's typical Punjabi food. So if you're in the mood for some Punjabi food, you don't feel like cooking at home, you can order in. But they also do a tiffin service. Now what I was thinking was maybe they deliver, but they don't. It's a tiffin service where you come and you pick up your food 6 days a week for a month. It's $260 for 2 veg dishes. Yeah, I'm just going to put it up on the screen here. So yeah, it's $260 for veg and it's $300 for non-veg, which seems kind of reasonable given you don't have to then break your head over having to cook for yourself. for those who don't feel like cooking or aren't able to cook, it's not such a bad deal. I like to cook for myself, so it doesn't look like it's something I'm going to do. But if I'm really missing India, if I'm really missing something like, you know, some samosas or something, might just drop by. I'm right now on top of a parking lot, which is just behind Brantford Library. This is on Ecom Drive. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Ecom? Close to Market Drive, yeah. But here's the view. You know, and I never knew that this actually opens out to the other side near Scotiabank or One Market. So I guess you learn something every day, which is good. Like I said, I am new to the city. So yeah. That's One Market, Scotiabank, Colburn Street, and I've got the signal to walk, so I'm going to move to the other side of Colburn Street. Now, something I've come to expect at the Brantford is it's actually legal. It's legal to buy marijuana. I mean, you'll actually find stores for marijuana as easily as this. I mean, that one's called Ganja Garden. Yeah, another example. But there is diversity. I mean, look at this. Right next to that is Wilson's Place, where they've got African cuisine, I guess. Jerk kitchen. Oh no, Caribbean cuisine. My bad. Wilson's Place, Caribbean restaurant. It says it right there. Oh my god. Sometimes it's so easy to miss the things that are right in your face, staring in your face. I'm saying African, and it says Caribbean right there. So on Dalhousie Street is Sanderson Centre. I believe this is a place for performing arts. There's a number of shows that actually happens here, and it's one of the more popular places in town. So if I'm lucky, I'm going to have a chance to come have a visit. Maybe come see a show. Okay, now this is Harmony Square. Harmony Square is like it's like an activity center. There's so many things happening. They have stalls that are set up. You've got movie nights. You've got live bands that perform here. Different kinds of activities that you can do. So it's all for the local community to bond and to actually get to know each other. And that's pretty cool. Now this massive structure all the way down there is the YMCA building. Now, students of Laurier University and Conestoga College actually get free membership. So that's City Hall. We were here yesterday, Tim Hortons. I'm literally just wandering. I mean, the channel says the wandering beardo. I have to wander, right? So just wandering, trying to figure out what's here. What do I get to see? So if you're wondering why I keep saying Conestoga College, why I keep saying Wilfrid Laurier, is because I'm going to be studying at Conestoga College. That's right, after 20 years of work. 20 years of work, I finally decided to actually go and focus on study. So it's an adventure. So that there is the transit terminal. where you get your buses. I think back home you just dream about walking down pavements like these. I mean, just look at this. The truth is, while not all of them are as pretty here, they're all pretty nicely maintained. So yeah, it's crazy. One of the rarer sights are buildings like these, big buildings. Generally, there's just houses like those, which has a nice quaint feel. We are coming up on, I think that's a church. I don't know what church that is. Let's go have a look. Definitely looks like a church. I don't know what church it is though. Let's go and have a look. Gotta cross the road here. Both sides. Okay. Grace Anglican Church of Canada. It's a beautiful looking church building. Now this is the park. This is one of the smaller parks that's in the city. This is peaceful. This is nice. I mean, I think one of my favorite things to do when I'm out and about is generally go to one of these parks and just sit down on the benches and just take in the natural beauty and the peace and the quiet. Aside from the occasional car that passes, there's hardly any noise. It's very nice. Look at that. You want to be living in houses like those, right? Thankfully I do. And we're at Victoria Park, which is another beautiful park here. So have a look.
So Brantford is located next to Six Nations of the Grand River, which has the largest population of all First Nations in Canada. There are 12,000 people who live on Six Nations territory. Now, Brantford actually takes a lot of pride in its multicultural diversity, and you'll see a lot of spaces dedicated to the Indigenous people. So very respectful, very, very nice.
Okay, so it's a museum, and I don't know if it's open, but we're gonna have to go and try anyway. We've got some time, so let's go have a look. I think it says the timings. And as you can see, Sunday it's closed. So we'll have to come back on Monday between 12 in the afternoon to 5 in the evening. Good thing is we know where it is. So I just got out of here, Naomi Foods, and the strangest thing happens. So I walk in and the lady's like, we've got just African foods here. I'm like, I know, it says that on the board. She's like, oh, okay. So I just want to have a look. And she's okay. But I think the initial impression there was, maybe you're not welcome. I don't know. I got that feeling. Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe she was just trying to make sure that I knew I wasn't going to get anything Indian there. So that's alright. That's alright. I don't think she meant any harm. And then you've got another Indian store, Southern Delights. Okay, so I've just gotten out of Southern Delights, which is literally right next to Conestoga. So I'm going to try some food over here. I've got myself some beef biryani, South Indian style beef biryani that sounds so delicious. I can't wait to get home and try it out. This meal should last me at least a couple of times. So yeah, they've got a good portion size. So let's go have a look. Maybe at home you can have a look at what I'm eating. So see you there. Okay, and after a long day and a lot of walking, we're finally home. And it's time to try this amazing biryani. So let's get into it once we get home. We're literally just walking up to the house now. That's the house. So if you want to find out what that biryani is like, stay tuned for the next video. I'm not giving it all today. Stay tuned. See you in the next video.